Here we are on the New Mexico campus. Welcome, everybody, here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the home of the Lobos. The Connecticut Huskies have possession off the tip. What kind of a game do you expect tonight?
Well, Mike, they run a patterned offense. Each guy knows his responsibilities, and they play very unselfishly, and they love to get everyone involved, and that makes them harder to guard when everyone is a threat to score.
And everyone's also a good passer.
No question about it. I'm really impressed with the way they share the basketball, and that makes everybody hard to guard.
Kane with it up top. In close. Kane makes the first basket of the game. The Connecticut Huskies have possession, 2 down. They pass it inside.
Man, it hurts to watch an air ball go out of bounds, even when you're not the guy who shot it.
Sassone with the inbound. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have the ball, and what can we expect from this group of kids that's very athletic?
You know, Mike, it's a perimeter-oriented team. They like to get their guys going on the outside, and they can really put the ball on the floor and attack the basket with their athleticism as well.
Jay, they have a lot of talent, and they're always fun to watch, too. Chavis fires long on the shot. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets with the ball. The lead is 4. For the deuce. Long hits the right side and comes out. The Connecticut Huskies take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Fletcher misses a dunk, and this kid won't miss many. Returns the ball, takes the shot.
Boy, what a beautiful pass.
And there's nothing more basic in basketball than a good pass.
Boy, a beautiful feed and a nice jump shot to finish that play.
Fletcher with the inbound pass. The ball goes inside. Chavis is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He gets the first of 2. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. The Yellow Jackets with the ball. The lead is 4. Long up top with the ball. Long gets the offensive board. The Huskies take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Down low.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Passes it back. They drop it inside. Stevens passes it out.
Oh, what a nice steal there. He's playing some defense out here tonight. His ball pressure has been outstanding, forcing turnovers, and he's definitely been a factor in keeping this game close right now. Great defensive effort from this kid.
The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets with the ball. The lead is 4. Kane is hacked and will go to the line for a pair. Chavis will leave the floor. His first shot at the line. His second attempt is off. The Connecticut Huskies are back 5 on the scoreboard. Rhodey is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. nail the second free throw. Sassone throws the ball inbounds, throws it back. 4-point game we've got right now. In low. Sassone is called for charging on the play. That's his first foul of the game. Rhodey gets the ref's attention on that play. It's charging. Rhodey commits the charge. That's his first foul of the game. Puts up the three.
That's an excellent pump fake to get his man in the air and create enough space where he can fire off that jump shot.
Well, he certainly faked him out of something on that one.
Yeah, and then he really nice form on his jump shot.
Stevens triggers it in. Inside. Cleveland from about 9 feet, no good.
Such a great defender. As you can see, he's got the mindset to stop people.
Noel, 3-ball. The Huskies call timeout. Stevens will come off the floor. Ten points separate the teams. There's a loose ball. Takes the ball away.
Sweet play. The coach has to love the fact that his defense has been aware on every possession.
For two. Noel off on the jumper.
Great matchup going on inside there. Let's see if they can keep up that momentum back on offense.
Sassone with the ball up top. The Jackets score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. The Huskies have possession, trailing by a dozen. Delivers back. For the three. Cleveland misses, and the run continues.
Oh, that's a bad shot, especially when you're playing against such a great defender. You've got to make a smarter play than that. Give it up. They've done a pretty good job on the glass, and that's really been the key for them in this ballgame, limiting their opponents to one shot more often than not. They've got to continue to run solid offense, or this lead will disappear.
7 seconds to get the shot off. Ball fed to the post. Fletcher passes outside. These clubs separated by 12. Rhodey can't end the drought. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have the ball. They've scored 15 of the last 18. Fletcher with the board. The Connecticut Huskies have possession, trailing by a dozen.
Oh, talk about contact, Mike. He got some on this play, but it didn't faze him one bit.
And he really did a nice job. He drew the contact.
Boy, he really impressed me with his tenacity on that move, and he gets the layup to go. That's really nice.
Sassone passes it in. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Long botches the layup. The Huskies will take a timeout there. Worley will come onto the floor, his first appearance tonight. Stevens got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. These clubs separated by 12. Rhodey up top. 6 left on the shot clock. They'll have to get one off in a hurry. Cleveland goes for 3. Cleveland clangs that one off the left side of the rim. The Yellow Jackets have possession. They've now scored 17 of the last 22. Sassone puts the ball in play. The ball passed in deep. Noel has his shot blocked. Mims bats it away, number 2 on the night. The Connecticut Huskies have possession, trailing by a dozen. Rhodey clanked it off the right side. Mims hits the back of the rim on that one. The Jackets have possession. They've now scored 17 of the last 22. It gets picked off.
Bad pass there, Mike. They wanted to go inside, but you can't just pass to the offense. You have to pass away from the defense.
Cleveland up top with the ball.
Mike, the difference in this first half has been their shooting efficiency. They've gotten good shots because they've worked hard to get high percentage looks, and when they've gotten those shots, they've knocked them down.
Boy, simple and beautiful right there. That's a great feed.
What a beautiful job of forcing the defender to commit one way and then deals to the open man.
And that's how you get your teammates involved, Mike.
Sanchez inbounds the ball. The margin between the teams is 14. Rhodey draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get 2 at the line. Sassone comes off the floor for now. Fletcher comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. He hits the first free throw. He gets them both. Passes back. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have scored 13 of the last 18, and they have the ball. Puts up the J. Long. Launched that one long, and he missed. Inside now with the ball. Nice work getting that rebound. And, Jay, that's one thing they've done very well tonight, controlling the glass.
Mike, it's been relentless pursuit of the basketball on the boards. That's just hard work, and it's put them in a position to limit their opponents to one shot, and they're getting high percentage second chance opportunities on their offensive end.
Rhodey, amazing air and concentration. What a dunk. Meeking can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. Carney whipped it out top. Picks his pocket. 10 points separate the teams.
Boy, that shows how much this team wants it, and they're doing it defensively with that steal with the lead late in the first half. That really shows how into this game they are in the defensive end.
Stevens with the inbound. For 2 points. Stevens will be credited with the assist on that one.
I'm surprised he took that shot, but somehow he gets it to go down. I don't think we'll see him shooting a lot of those.
The Jackets are leading by 10, and they have the ball. Kicks it back. Meeking out on top. Stevens whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game. Long heads to the bench. Bojang will come in. He does not play a lot of minutes. Sassone has it up top. Puts up the tray. Bojang throws it in. That'll do it for the first half with the score 24-11.
And here are ESPN's hot halftime players.
Long looks fresh coming back out. The Yellow Jackets are playing some great basketball out here tonight, completely dominating on the court and the scoreboard. Only halfway through this game now, starting the second half. Where's the magic coming from?
Well, Mike, starting the second half, you know the coach has to be pleased with the overall performance of his team, both offensively and defensively. The one area in which they can improve is from the free throw line. They did not shoot free throws very well in that first half. And if you continue to miss free throws, you give the other team an opportunity to come back.
Meeking wasn't careful with his position, nailed with a backcourt violation. Puts it up.
That's a great setup and a clean finish. Let's see that one again. That was well done.
Well, it was perfectly placed. That's a great assist.
You got that right. An unselfish play that makes the whole team look good. Nice rhythm in that offense.
Sassone with the inbound pass. The ball inside now. Fletcher rebounds the ball. The Huskies down 11 with the ball. Shoots inside. Brody misses. He just shot that one short. Just look at the matchup out there tonight between these two team leaders.
They're doing a great job of finding these two guys and getting them the ball. And it's very difficult to key on just one guy when both of them are playing so well for their respective teams.
9-point game we've got going. Shavies off on the layup.
That's a really good matchup out there. A very tough defender on a really good jump shooter. The defense played him tight, and that tight defense prevented the score.
They pass it inside. The Huskies with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Kanji couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for two from the free throw stripe. He makes his first shot at the line. He hits both free throws. Sassone triggers it in, feeds it back. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Here's the break. Kane lays it right in. 9-point game we've got going. It goes in deep. What a pretty assist that was.
And he's really racking up those assists right now. He's got a great awareness of where his teammates are on the floor. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
He can't complete the three-point play. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Kane puts it in from 12. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer. The three is good, Jay, and that's what this team does.
Boy, you've got to get a hand up on these guys. Make them put the ball on the floor and get inside of that arc because they are killing this team from three.
Has a look. Fletcher couldn't get it to fall, and the run doesn't stop. These clubs separated by 12. Sassone from beyond the arc. Sassone, no luck with a long three. In the paint. Chavis can't put an end to the run this time. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets bring it up and lead by 12. From deep.
That's really good awareness there on the wing. He squared up and fired off a perfect three. Nice ball.
The defense has to be better than that. You can't give up wide open looks.
Not like that. Well, not unless you want to take the ball out of the basket.
Rhodey throws the ball inbounds. This is a 15-point lead. Releases. Chavis doesn't score there, doesn't stop the run. Meeking with the ball up top. It's dropped in low. Long gets a lot of contact and will have a chance to get the two at the line. Carney going to the bench. Cleveland comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. He gets the first of two. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. The Huskies call timeout. Rhodey puts the ball in play. The Connecticut Huskies have a large disadvantage, 17 points behind. Takes the shot. Fletcher was a little short, but got the shooter's roll. Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting him here tonight.
The difference on the scoreboard, 17 points. Chavis is fouled hard on the way up. He gets two shots. The Beaconley will leave the floor. He hits the first free throw. Stevens spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. And he succeeds at the stripe, 2 for 2. Sassone passes it in, throws it back. The Yellow Jackets are on a 14-4 run here. Kane from the high post, it's no good. Long missed, hitting the right side of the rim. Chavis with the offensive foul. That's his third foul so far. Chavis hasn't had a good game yet. He's going to sit down for a while. The Yellow Jackets are on a 14-4 run here. Down low with the ball. Fletcher with the nice rebound. This is a 15-point lead. Stevens, amazing air and concentration. What a dunk. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets with the ball, 14-6 run here. The Jackets had quite a sensational run here in the second half. There's a lot of excitement out on the court right now. Jay, this has got to look great to you.
Well, Mike, as this game wears on, time becomes their friend. They've got a big lead, and they've shot the three ball very well. I don't think they can continue to rely solely upon the three, though. They've got to take their time on offense and work the clock to get good shots.
Kane banged his shot off the front rim. Carney lays it in. The Connecticut Huskies decide to call a timeout. Cleveland heads to the bench. Rhodey with the inbound. The Huskies need a score here. They're down by 13. Inside shot.
Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection and you wish you could get the ball back and do it all over again.
Carney can't get it to fall from 8 feet. The differential, 13 points. Shoots inside. Fletcher scores his 8th point of the half.
That was an ill-advised play right there. A miracle that that shot went down. They'll take the points with a smile on their face, but you got to be smarter than that.
That's beautiful. Just check out the stats on these two guys.
Mike, that's where you look to your go-to guy every time down the floor. If he doesn't have it, that's when he can get other people involved. But when you've got a hot hand like this, you go to it until they stop him.
Stevens gets the steal. That's 4. Carney with the steal, and that's number 2. Turnover. They pick off the pass.
Boy, in a close game, Mike, in the second half, you've got to protect the ball against this team. Excellent steal. Really good hands.
Stevens misses an easy one. Chavis for the 3. Chavis doesn't get the 3. Kane already has 2 3-pointers, looking for a 3rd on this trip down court. Puts up the tray.
Oh, let's cue up the replay on this one. That kid has great court vision. What a pass.
Can't set it up much better than that.
No, that's a beautiful assist right there, Mike. That's the way you draw it up on the chalkboard.
Stevens throws it in. These clubs separated by 16 points. They pull down yet another board. They've just been overpowering on the backboards.
And they're doing it on both ends, Mike, and they've really limited their opponent to one shot. That's really key for your defense, to finish off a great defensive possession by pulling down a big rebound.
The Connecticut Huskies are trailing by 18, have the ball. Oh, what a great pass. He is really racking up the assists. It's got to be half a dozen.
Yeah, that's 6 for this kid, Mike. He's playing smart, he's unselfish, and he is really finding open teammates. That's giving them a lot of easy chances.
Kane off target from the wing. Chavis buries it from the high post.
What an excellent performance he's got going with all of those assists. He's really trying to get everybody involved, but yet they're still down. If they can keep doing what they've been doing offensively and make some stops on defense for a change, maybe their little recipe for success will bite away at this deficit. That defense was not letting any easy basket go on that play.
Takes the shot. Carney, nice position, and picks up his 9th rebound of the game. Kane from downtown. Jay, he was invisible in the first half. This is a much better performance.
Well, Mike, he's scoring better in large part because he's moving better. He's moving without the ball, and his teammates are getting the ball to him. He just needed a half to get it going.
Chavis tries to answer with a 3, but no good.
Here's a great example of how to make a great feed.
And that pass had eyes to set it up.
Yeah, the feed really created the opportunity for that shot.
Rhodey passes it in. 1:02 on the clock. With the touch shot, Fletcher scores his 12th point of the half with that bucket. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. The Yellow Jackets up big with a 17-point lead and the ball. For the tray. Fletcher gets his 6th rebound of the night. Time is winding down, and unless you believe in miracles, this one's just about over.
No, I agree. With less than a minute to go in the huge deficit, they'll just play this one out. This is where the coach tries to use the game situation to try to teach his team something for a future ball game.
Carney with it out top. Carney up top. Steals the ball. Kanji with the buzzer beater, but he misses. That will do it for us. Your final score for tonight's game, 54-37. These two really had it their way and deserved tonight's Burger King Player of the Game for their respective teams.